Students, you are already aware about the socialism or the communism in Russia, or the popularity of Marxism or the Karl Marx concept. So, a group emerged in Russia during that time. That group was the strong supporter of Marx or the socialist concept or communism, and this group was known as Bolshevik, and the leader of this group was Vladimir Lenin. So students, you open your notebook and note down the spelling Vladimir Lenin. V for victory, VLADIMIR, Vladimir Lenin, L for Lion, LENIN. Lenin was the leader of Bolshevik group. So, how civil war broke out? Non-Bolshevik socialists, those who are not supporters of Bolshevik, because Bolsheviks were the strong supporter of socialist thinking or communism, but those who were not supporters, that means they were non-Bolshevik socialists. They were socialists but not Bolsheviks. Liberals, just now I told about already, liberals, radicals and conservatives. So non-Bolshevik socialists, liberals and the supporters of autocracy. They were not supporting the Bolshevik uprising. They were condemning the Bolsheviks uprising, that Bolsheviks should be powerful or should emerge as the powerful group. They protested against the power of Bolsheviks. And the time during 1918 to 1919, this civil war, it took a fatal turn during this time. And when how this civil war broke out? What were the actual reasons or causes? When Bolshevik ordered land distribution, Bolshevik emerged as a powerful group during that time with the leadership of Lenin. So when Bolshevik ordered the land distribution, the Russian army condemned it. They broke it. They were not following. Number 2, non-Bolshevik socialist, liberals and the supporters of autocracy, they condemn all the practices or all the exercise of the Bolshevik. Whatever the Bolshevik they started to executing, they condemned. Who? Non-Bolsheviks, socialists, but they were socialists, liberals and the supporters of autocracy. Number 3, their leaders. Whose leaders? Non-Bolshevik. Their leaders, they shifted to southern part of Russia. Non-Bolshevik, their leaders, they shifted to southern part of Russia or South Russia, and they organized their own troop to counter Bolshevik. So they were preparing for the war. They were preparing for the counter. So that is one of the reasons, that is the third cause. And the fourth cause is these troops and Bolshevik, they fought civil war by looting. That is the fourth reason. When they came face to face, they fought civil war, and both these troops, they were looting, they were doing vandalism. That means vandalism, ransack looting all the shops and vandalism, overpowering people, misbehaving with the people, misbehaving with the common men, looting, vandalism, and during that time famine occurred. It was a common phenomena during that time, during Civil War and during First World War, because First World War and Civil War simultaneously, Civil War also started during that time. By January 1920, you can note down the year. By January 1920, Bolshevik emerged as the most powerful group in Russia. Almost half of Russia they captured, or you can say that they captured the Russian Empire almost, with the support of non-Russian nationalists, the people who were not Russian but they got the citizenship of Russia, so that is why they were known as non-Russian nationalists, plus Muslims. They supported Bolsheviks. With their support, Bolshevik emerged as the most powerful group in Russia during 1920s, and they captured most of the empire or most of the Russian Empire, and they started ruling Russia. So most non-Russians, that means those non-Russian nationalists with the support Bolshevik, they emerged as the powerful group. Most non-Russian nationalists were giving political freedom because they supported Bolshevik. That is why this advantage they used to get from Bolshevik group. So they were given political freedom. So students, this much for the day up to here. This is the end of, not end of the chapter, this is the end of my lecture today. So on the basis of today's lecture, on the basis of today's lesson, students, you note down 5 questions. You answer the 5 questions, and I hope that you have heard, you have listened to my lecture, you have followed it, and on the basis of my lecture you answer the following questions. Question number 1. In which year First World War broke out? In which year First World War broke out? Question number 2. Why there was intense labor crisis? Why there was intense labor crisis? Question 3. Write any 2 causes of the Civil War of Russia. Write any 2 causes of the Civil War of Russia. Question 4. How the Bolshevik became strong during 1920s. How the Bolsheviks became strong during 1920s, 20 small s, 20s. Question number 5. Who is Vladimir Lenin? Who is Vladimir Lenin? So guys, this much for the day. You will answer all the questions, 5 questions. If you have heard my lecture, it will be very easy for you to answer all the questions. And when the school will reopen, I will check all the answers. I will check all your assignments. Till then, stay home, stay safe. God bless you. Bye-bye.